Hello, welcome back to my channel. It might seem like I don't have very much on my desk, which would be true, sort of. What I want to do, I was about to clean up my desk from the last make, and I tend to wind up with this overwhelming amount of stuff on my desk that then needs to be put away. And I have these bins. I will put a picture here now. That house various bits of paper, from maps to book pages, coffee dyed paper, gel plate experiments. I have I don't know, that many of them. So what I thought I would do is challenge myself to use them, because they sit there, they're not in a corner, but they are in a corner. I put stuff in front of them, I forget about them until I go to clean my desk, and there they sit. So what I want to do is I want to pull one thing from this jar, two, because if I pull coffee dyed paper and a prompt, or a thing, sorry about that noise, from here, coffee dyed paper is not going to give me, that can be a pretty boring background. So if I pull two, I can put something together and make it look a bit like something. So pull two of the boxes. I've also added my brown paper, which is not in one of those boxes, because one of those boxes would never contain my brown paper. I mean, I moved a year and a half ago, so I have brown paper coming out of places it shouldn't. And I didn't put in, I put in here, and it's not in there, small ephemera. So maps that you would get at a tourist location, brochures, things that are like an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper folded up and made smaller. I've put prompts in here, but I kind of put in what I could think of, and there's going to be more, so I will probably add more as I go along. So I'm going to pull two from here and one from here, and let's see what we get and what I'm supposed to make for you today. So, brown paper, cool beans, because there's some that I didn't put away yet. I didn't look. I'm closing my eyes, I promise. Did I throw those on the floor? No. And gel printing. Oh, cool. Funny thing, some of my gel printing is on brown paper. So gel printing and brown paper, and then let's see what we're going to make. I kind of got this idea from, been watching a lot of book videos, and they do these to be read jars, and they pull what book they're going to read out of a jar. Pockets. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to put the prompts, because I'm going to use these again. And let me pull stuff. Of course, the bin with the gel printing is at the very, very bottom of the stack. Very bottom of the stack. Now I need a place to put these. I think I would like to use a gel print that's not on brown paper, just to make it better. Could use one on the top. I like that one. Yeah, let's use that one, because it's at the top. This is on rice paper, and it's actually, it's rice paper that I got in Japan, actually. Now, I also in my little jar, I put policy envelopes. But I wonder if I should have just used envelope as. Well, my understanding is to do an envelope, you kind of cut like a rectangle. So let's like, I don't make envelopes. So let's cut ourselves a square to start with. I'm going to create a hashtag for this in case anybody else wants to do this. I think I'm going to call it the Great Stash Off. Just because I have a stash. I started junk journaling probably about 3.5 years ago, maybe. And I had no stash. I had no brown paper. I had no book pages, except for books I read, and I would never tear those up. I had nothing, like absolutely nothing. And you'll notice from that picture, I have now got an overwhelmingly large amount above nothing. So if you're a beginner, don't worry if you have, don't ask me why I turned that over. Don't worry if you have nothing, because that's where you start. Just collect stuff that comes in the mail. Ask your friends to give you random bits of paper. Just collect stuff. Is this how you do it? There's supposed to be a way to do this. Just hang on a second. Okay, that is how you do it. All right. Like I said, I don't make envelopes very often, so, I had to pull apart this little one and have a look at it, and I'm like, I still don't get it. I'm believing that I would go like that. Like that. Oh, okay. I get it. I think I get it. Maybe I get it. So maybe on all 4 corners. This is not a tutorial on how to make envelopes, in case you thought it was. This is Linda trying to use up her stash. So now I'm going to fold to those little notchy lines. There may be some trimming needed. There will be some trimming needed. 100% there's going to be trimming needed. All right. That's cute. It's probably not straight. %, not straight. My little square envelope is now kind of a little wobbly. Just a smidgen wobbly. Not too bad though. Okay, so trying to make it seem a little less wobbly. And then that over like so. No, I don't need to fold that over like so. All right, that's looking a little better. A little better. Yeah, okay, never mind. Goes like, gets bigger at the top. So gel print. Start by making it a little smaller. So these fiddly bits will go back in the gel print. Using our stash and making stuff, and it's like, or not. Art glitter glue works really well on things like rice paper. Sorry, blanked. Totally went blank on what that was called. I think in order to make this work, I need to allow myself things like fussy cuts and potentially stamping, because those are not like well, yeah, they're stash items, but I don't want to be like stuck in saying I can only use 2 items, and then I get 2 items on there and go, well, that's boring. So this is kind of more like a jumping off place. And no, that's not gonna work, that's long. Let me get rid of this. Take this, put it over in the corner where it needs to be put away. Oh, yeah. like that. That would be quite a trick if you said pull two things out and then you're going to use all of both things. Although I have an idea. I do. I'm thinking I shouldn't have folded that in half to begin with. You were probably all like, that's not how you make an envelope. Well, that's better, maybe. You know, that fits. Sort of, maybe. Try to get that so that bottom line is kind of straight against the bottom line. And I might regret doing that. So so. Ah, look, a piece I can throw away. I think I might throw, oh no. I was going to say I'm going to throw that away too, but it's pretty. And look, I can use it to fix that little part right there. I love working with rice paper. It's got a really nice weight to it. It's very thin and lightweight and malleable. It takes paint on your gel press really nicely, and it's easy to fold, and yeah. Should wait until the glue dries. Joys of filming, you don't wait till the glue dries. If you don't wait till the glue dries, make sure you clean it off your scissors as soon as possible. All right. That was the bottom. One side and one side, like so. Still wonky. I wonder if I want to put something up there. Of course I want to put something up there. I like that as far as this is concerned, but not as far as the front is concerned. And I was also thinking, I almost didn't film any of that. I probably filmed all my faffing, which now has to come out, and then I didn't film the other bit, which should have come in. Oh, not sure about that now. Let's see about this. We're going to pretend that's glued down. And still pretend it's glued down. You are glued down. And a couple of stamens. I want to kind of keep them out of the center so that when I put in like a brad. The brad doesn't go through the center of the stamens, and cut the little line. Stay. I tell inanimate objects to stay all the time. Oh, that's got writing on the back of it. That would have originally come out of my music box. And glue that on there, like so. Which helps keep all the little fiddly bits where they belong. Let's move that to that side, like so. That works. That works. Like that. I want a little doohickey in the center, but it needs some contrast. So purple won't work like that. Oh, I should kind of leave the center without glue. I mean, that ship sailed, but yeah. And put a hole in the center-ish. Get a brad. Oh, that's square. That's different. I think I'm just going to use one of these round ones. Like so. Probably way off frame, which is fine because I'm just trying to get the legs of the brad apart, which are like silly. Like so. You could, if you want that flat, use, I don't know, it's probably too far away. It is. You could use pliers and squish it if it was closer to the edge, but it's not. So I think I'm just going to leave that the way that that is. You could also hammer it. Drive your neighbors nuts. It's also a possibility. And then I need to cover that so that if I put something in and out of the envelope, it does not catch. And if I cover it like so, when I open it, it's got a bit of that green in there. Is that too much? That's too much. and that's unnecessary, so you could just use tape. You don't have to go to this extent. But I have this gel plate stuff, and I'm trying to use it. Like so. Aha, I think that's one of the reasons that is that better? Is that any squarer? Is that worse? No, that's better, sort of. No. Just pretend that's square. I mean, it's not. This is the least square envelope I have ever met. But it's an envelope. I don't even know if this is how you're supposed to glue it together. Everybody's gonna say, no, no, that's not how you do it. I'll go, hey, now I know for next time. I am gonna put just a tiny bit. Oh. I'll put a little flower over here, there, just because I can. And it's on my desk, and this way I don't have to put it away. And do I want something on the top there? No, perhaps not. All right, I'm gonna clean off the disaster I made. Okay, my very first attempt at an envelope without actually cutting one out that had the lines on it. So, you know, I was going kind of by memory and kind of by wonkiness. Look at how wonky that thing is. It is so badly wonky. I get, maybe it's not as wonky as yeah, no, it's so badly wonky. It's like a 1/16 of an inch higher on this side than that side. The up and down isn't too bad, but the top to bottom is like, oh, and I, like, apparently... There, now maybe it's better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Oh, no, no, because it's lined up here and not, oh boy. Yeah. Next time I'm going to cut a full square, like square first, and then make whatever. Not this way. But that might give you a little bit of an idea. If you have a huge stash, I'm going to create a hashtag for it. I'm going to call it the Great Stash Off, because mine is a huge stash. Sort of like the Great Bake Off without cookies. Or maybe with cookies if you bring cookies. Or maybe do I have to bring cookies? Until next time, have a great crafty day. Bye.